Welcome back to What's This Dog? Have you ever seen something so cute that you wanted to burst into a psychotic rage, destroying everything within a 10-mile radius? If you said yes, you probably just saw a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel and experienced something known as cute aggression. This is the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, a dog with so much ear that it could put Dumbo out of a job. This dog was named after King Charles II, and being of Irish descent, hating British royalty is in my blood, but lying's a sin and real recognizes real. You got a cute-ass dog, Charles. Not to be confused with the King Charles Spaniel, which is typically a lot smaller, has a flatter face, and won't cry as hard when you leave the bathroom door closed. The Cavalier King Charles Spaniel has a longer snout, is more athletic, and has severe separation anxiety. If you were ever interested in becoming an emotional support human, I suggest the Cavalier. This dog is so affectionate that if cuddling were an Olympic sport, they would take home the gold, and then probably beg the judges until they handed over silver and bronze as well. Behaving more like Wi-Fi than a dog, if you're too far from them, they'll just straight up stop working. According to legend, the furthest a Cavalier owner has ever gotten from their dog was 24 feet, and it took the dog 8 years to get over the trauma. Welcome back to What's This Dog? Today we are looking at a dog that is 50% rage, 40% anarchy, and 10% house elf. This is the Chihuahua, a dog so small and angry that if you were to carry it in a purse, it would be considered a concealed weapon. Hailing from the province of Chihuahua, Mexico, this dog follows the same naming rules as Champagne. Any Chihuahua born outside of Chihuahua is legally considered a sparkling rat. The Chihuahua can trace its origins back to ancient Mexico, where it was bred by the Toltecs and originally called the Tichichi. This dog has been adored for over 1,000 years, mainly by people who enjoy living with a tiny, furious emperor. This breed exploded in popularity when a Taco Bell commercial featured a Chihuahua named Gidget.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Weighing in anywhere between 5 to 10 pounds, this dog is one of the smallest in the world. But don't let that size fool you, because given the chance, this dog would challenge the entire animal kingdom to single combat and call it an average Tuesday. Despite the occasional bloodlust, the Chihuahua is a world-class lapdog. Weighing almost nothing, they make an excellent portable heater and are fiercely loyal to their human. Their natural distrust for strangers and their love for yapping makes them excellent watchdogs. Except sometimes the thing they are watching is the wind, and that scares the absolute shit out of them. Thank you so much for watching, and please remember that Chihuahuas are living proof that size means nothing when you have the confidence of Satan to back it up.
Why don't you start by telling me why you're here?
I'm not really sure why. We're great. Inseparable, really.
Inseparable. Tell me more about that.
Nothing weird. We're just like best friends. We do everything together.
Everything.
Going on walks, frisbee, K-pop shows.
Right.
And last week, I had a job interview, and I could just tell Watson wanted to come with me, so I got him a matching tie.
You brought your dog to a job interview.
Yeah, look at this face. Does it not scream, "I hear my daddy"?
And did they hire his daddy?
No, they did not. Something about being unhinged. I don't know, I wasn't really listening. There was this huge squirrel outside.
Let's sit with that for a moment. What came up for you there?
Well, I
was talking to Watson. There's something Watson needs you to know.
Oh my god, he hates K-pop.
No, he wants Open Farm's freshly crafted recipes.
That's it? He'll love it. Good for his coat, too.
Is this some kind of product placement situation?
It's simple. You love your dog, right?
Absolutely.
Then you need to feed him freshly crafted. It has humanely raised, grass-fed beef, non-GMO carrots, kale, zucchini, and it's gently cooked. Better food, happier Watson. Listen, I appreciate the offer, but I find it hard to believe that this is something that Watson... I'll take 3.
Hi, you're my daddy.
Hi? Where Corgi? What? I have a Corgi. Where Corgi? Golden Retrievers are the best dogs. Do more Golden Retrievers. Yeah, okay. I can do one about that. My mom has a Doberman and she behaves nothing like that. You're fake news. No, I know all dogs don't act the same. I'm just making jokes. He obviously hates dogs. Where Corgi? This is so true. My wiener dog behaves exactly like that. Okay, at least this guy likes it. I love Corgis. I lost my beagle last year and these videos have made me miss him so much. Thank you for posting. Oh, that's actually really sweet. Thank you. I was attacked by a beagle when I was 9. That's actually super offensive. Jesus. Day 8 of asking where corgis. Now we're gonna go one at a time. No talking over each other. Can I just jump in and provide some context, Noodle? Is that all right with you? Well, I guess I'm just trying to understand her more. Sometimes it feels like we're not speaking the same language, you know? Well, she is a dog. Yeah, but there's just still so much I don't know about her. Like, I run her TikTok account, and I'm like, I love ear scritches, but would she even say that? I mean, she's a German dog. Wouldn't she respond in German? All right, Let's try a communication exercise. I want you to turn to each other. Now say all the things that you want to say without actually saying them. Just listen.
That was beautiful.
And did you hear her when she mentioned Open Farm's freshly crafted recipes?
What?
I distinctly heard her say human-grade ingredients, humanely raised turkey, non-GMO carrots, kale, and pumpkin. Maybe you weren't listening.
Freshly crafted dog food?
And the tailored meal plan will help her maintain an ideal weight.
That was so out of pocket.
And if we could just get her to sign this disclosure agreement.
Isn't it a non-disclosure agreement?
No, it means we need her to talk about it. A lot. On the internet. Welcome back to What's This Dog? Have you ever seen a loaf of bread and wished it had stubby little legs and couldn't go down the stairs without parental supervision? If you said yes, I'd like to introduce to you the Corgi. The Corgi comes in two subclasses, the Cardigan Welsh Corgi and the Pembroke Welsh Corgi. The Cardigan is the older of the two, has a long bushy tail, and if you squint hard enough, it does actually kind of look like it's wearing a little cardigan. The Pembroke, while still a fairly old breed, is the newer model. It's smaller, friendlier, and has an incredibly fat ass. Bubble butt, bubble butt. Corgis are what's known as heelers, not the cleric kind, but the kind that herds livestock by nipping at their heels. I can't imagine the shame and embarrassment a 2,000-pound cow would feel losing a battle to a sentient Ottoman. The Corgis are highly desirable dogs, so if you're thinking about getting one, let's go over the pros and cons. Pros: they're incredibly smart, they'll force you to be active, and people will stop you to take pictures of them. Cons: they're incredibly smart, will force you to be active, and people will stop you to take pictures of them. While their appearance is unassuming, Corgi owners can attest that these dogs are shockingly athletic. They're kind of like that 15-year-old kid at my gym that can deadlift 405 pounds and definitely doesn't make me feel like less of a man. The Corgi is famously known as the favorite dog breed of choice for Queen Elizabeth II. According to Craig Brown, she owned 83 dogs over the course of her life, with over 30 of them being Corgis. I don't think the Corgis have a patron saint yet, but I think if enough of us email the Vatican, we can get that ball rolling. Welcome back to What's This Dog? I am here in the Czech Republic, formerly known as Czechoslovakia, formerly known as Velké České království, Today we are looking at the Czechoslovakian wolf dog, a cross between a German Shepherd and a Carpathian wolf. Originally bred for military use, I can't imagine a more terrifying thing than fighting in the Cold War and coming face to face with one of the Stark's direwolves. While this dog can strike fear into the hearts of man, the owner will tell you that it's actually a very sweet dog. It could survive in the wild if it wanted to, but mom just put on Gossip Girl and somebody needs their belly rubbed.
Oh no, the Night King is gonna kill us. Bitch.
Welcome back to What's This Dog? Today we are looking at a sausage so long that it would put a French pole vaulter to shame. This is the Dachshund, a German dog that literally means badger hound. While a lot of people might say Dachshund, a friendly reminder that it's pronounced Dachshund. You Bred in Germany, the Dachshund's history is kind of up for debate. The AKC says that it was bred in the 1600s, but the Dachshund Club of America says that it was the 1800s. Who's right? I don't really care. I just want to cuddle that little wiener. Wait, no, hold on. Dachshunds come in 3 coats: Hot Dog, Gandalf, and Fabio. They've got short legs perfect for digging holes in your backyard, and long, slender bodies that would make any runway model feel inadequate. While this dog does have a history of fighting badgers, the only thing a modern-day Dachshund fights is back pain. They won't be able to stop a robber from breaking into your house, but they will try their best until they are inevitably punted into the stratosphere and your TV is stolen. They are incredibly smart and have huge personalities. They make for amazing family dogs, as long as your family is cool, with one person being the chosen favorite and everybody else being reduced to a walking snack machine. A not so fun fact you can tell your friends is that in World War I, Dachshunds were villainized. They were denied entry into dog shows, and allegedly people even threw stones at them. By the end of the war, the Dachshund population declined drastically, but luckily they're back in public favor and being nothing but good boys. Thank you so much for watching, and if you ever feel bad about being small, take a page out of the Dachshund playbook. Go fist fight a badger. Did you hear that new Rolling Stones song about adopting a farm dog?
No, what is it?
Gimme Sheltie. I saw a dog magician last night and he set his knees on fire. His name was the Great Pyro Knees. Did you hear about that dog that can open any door?
No, I haven't.
He's a Corgi. Did you hear about that Dachshund that got heat stroke? It's a hot dog. What kind of dog breed poops in a grayscale? A poodle. You know, there's a dog that likes to make fun of me a lot. He's a Maltese. There's a dog at work that's really important to our firm. He's an asset hound. Welcome back to What's This Dog? I'm here in beautiful Croatia, home of the Dalmatian. The Dalmatian is a white dog with black spots, most famous for their role in 101 Dalmatians, where a couple owns more than 100 dogs. That's way too many dogs. Where's the SPCA? Dalmatians were originally bred as hunting dogs, but also acted as carriage dogs. Apparently, horse theft was a real big issue, and Dalmatians would sleep with the horses as deterrents. This is the equivalent of leaving your dog in the garage to protect your Lambo. Supposedly, they got along so well with horses that when firefighters were still using horse-drawn carriages, they brought Dalmatians along with them. This led to them being a staple in fire stations and on Paw Patrol. The Dalmatian's personality is a lot like an angry grandpa, but instead of yelling at kids to get off his lawn, he pisses on Yorkies at the dog park and laughs. While Dalmatians are said to be good guard dogs, I've met a Dalmatian that was scared of dandelions, so results may vary. Thank you so much for watching, and please enjoy this video of me doing a backflip. Good morning, class. Welcome to Dog 101, where we teach you how to be a dog. Today we are going over how to bark. So let's go around the room and give us a bark. Who wants to go first? Ooh, pick me. Okay, Bowie, go ahead. Woof. Very good. Coda, how about you? Bark. Nice. Ben, do you want to try?
Oh, no, I'm okay.
Dude, we aren't going to judge you. Just try it. Yeah, if you don't try, you won't be able to become the fullest version of yourself.
Okay.
Okay, maybe a half version of yourself would be fine.
I think you did great.
Did you know that in the 1400s, the Book of St. Albans was published and gave birth to a lot of the collective nouns that we know today? Well, I found a list of collective nouns for dog breeds, and we're gonna go over them and see what's good, what's terrible, and what we can come up with ourselves. A gluttony of Labradors. Pretty rude, but kind of true. I'll give that a 7 out of 10. A brawn of Rottweilers. Kind of a hit or a miss. I'll give that a 4 out of 10 because yes, Rottweilers are pretty brawny, but they're also pretty brainy. Okay. A frenzy of Frenchies. First off, the alliteration, absolutely fantastic. We're gonna give that a 10 out of 10, and it's completely accurate if you've ever met a Frenchie in your goddamn life. A murder of Malinois. That's incredibly aggressive. Again, with the alliteration, I can see what they're trying to do, but it is fairly aggressive, and I'm gonna give that a 4 out of 10 because it should be a missionary of Malinois because they devote themselves to one person, their owner. A rush of Huskies. Boring. They aren't even the fastest dogs. Change it to a howl of Huskies, and then we're talking. 2 out of 10. A whisper of Whippets. Yeah, that's even worse than the last one. I'm gonna give that a minus 10 out of 10. It should be a tremor of Whippets because if more than 3 Whippets are in the same room, it will cause an earthquake. A muddle of Poodles. What? I hate that. Minus 100 out of 10. A pew of St. Bernards. Boring. Anybody that's been to church knows that pews are incredibly uncomfortable, while St. Bernards look like they're teddy bears. Change it to a flood of St. Bernards. Now you're cooking. A nip of Chihuahuas. Seriously, guys? Minus a billion out of 10. Give me a fury or a riot of Chihuahuas, and then I will speak to you with respect. And that's all I have for today. Let me know if you come up with any better ones, or if you have any new ones that you'd like to throw into the mix. IDs, please. Thank you. Meeting up with anybody tonight? You came here alone? Get out of my face. Hi, how's it going? Oh, you don't have ID? That's totally fine. I trust all of you guys. No, stay in the line. No, I watched you get out. Stay in the line and then you can come in. Because this is an exclusive, you know what? I'm gonna beat your ass. Whoa, okay, I'm sorry, buddy, but no shoes, no entry. That's just how it works. Well, I don't want to fight you, but I will. Okay, I'll cry the entire time. ID, please. Evening, ladies. Got some ID on you? Thank you so much. Oh my God, I'm a Pisces too. We should totally hang out later. Please? No, wait, where are you going? Wait, come back. I'm a great hang. You guys ready for a good time tonight? We're gonna be playing 90s music all night long. So if I don't hear you all singing along, I'm gonna cry.